You're here because you'd like to know more about hypnosis, I presume. So, to get the best experience with hypnosis, all you have to do is be willing to follow simple instructions. That's it, nothing more. And when I say simple instructions, let me give you a demonstration. If I was to ask you to hold your arm up like this, okay? Put your arm up, okay, I can't see it, but put your arm up and put it down. That's simple, isn't it? You just followed my instructions. Now, if I was to say to you, try and raise that arm up. Have you raised your arm up? That's not what I asked you to do. I asked you to try and raise that arm up. So trying is kind of as if it's too heavy or something. Just you're trying to raise it, but you cannot do it. So trying is not doing. It's attempting, but not doing. Okay, having that simple demonstration of the instructions, simple instructions that I'd like you to follow, let's have a bigger test of you following instructions. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and roll your eyeballs up into the top of your head. Up so far that you feel a bit of a strain, a pull on them, like you're pushing them back as far as you can. And as you push them back as far as you can, place a finger on the top of your head. Just about where you, as if you could see that finger with those eyeballs are back up so far in your head. Okay, so do that now. Close your eyes, roll your eyes up in the top of your head, feel a bit of a tug on those eyes because you're pushing them back so far, and place a finger on top of your head where you think those eyes would be looking out the top of your head. Now with that finger, you're locking those eyes in position. Now, also while you're doing that, I'd like you to pretend or imagine, just like you did when you were a small child, that your eyelids are tightly locked shut. Now that's simple, just pretend they're tightly locked shut, just like you did pretend or imagine something when you were very young. Okay, now as you pretend that those eyes are tightly locked shut, while looking up out of the top of your head, those eyes locked in position, I want you to try and open those eyelids. And the harder you try to open those eyelids, the more locked tight they become. Excellent. Now, move your finger away, unlocking your eyes, allow them to roll down and your eyelids to open. That's simple. You're in control all the time. All I've done is give you simple instructions. So let's do that again much more quickly. Now, if you didn't get it the first time, go back and do it because there's something you haven't followed along with the instructions. If your eyelids opened, you've allowed your eyes to roll down and you haven't locked them tightly shut, pretended to lock them shut, you haven't done any of that. You haven't followed the simple instructions I've given you. But if you have, and those eyes stayed tightly locked shut, I want you to do the same thing again. Just close your eyes, pretend they're locked shut, put your finger up on the top of your head and roll your eyes all the way up to the top, locking them there. And now try to open those eyelids, and the harder you try, the more locked tight shut those eyelids become. Now the interesting thing is, as you have them locked tightly shut, you can move that finger and still keep that locked tightness in those eyelids. Excellent. And also when I say open your eyes, you can open your eyes. You're in full control all the time. So you're doing this for yourself. I'm just the guide. Okay, so the next time what I want you to do is I'm going to get you to lock your eyes tightly shut, but I want you to experience a wonderful state of relaxation in your whole body. A relaxed state like you've never experienced before. You may experience it when you're asleep, but then you're not aware of it. You're going to be aware of it. And how you're going to be aware of it is you're going to send relaxation to every muscle in your body. And when I say send relaxation to every muscle in your body, I mean that your whole body should be like this little fella here. This is his head, and his body is the yellow bit, and the arms are the green bit. And so when I hold him like this, he kind of dangles. Everything's loose and limp. So that's what I want you to do, is I want you to allow all your muscles to be loose and limp. Okay, having said that and demonstrated what I'd like you to do, this time I want you to leave your arms down by your sides somewhere comfortable, because you know you can keep your eyes locked tightly shut without that finger being there. You can pretend it's there if you like, just like you pretended to lock your eyes shut. And this time, just close your eyes, roll your eyes up into the top of your head, pretend that finger is there, and lock your eyelids tightly shut. And with each breath you take, the more locked tight shut those eyelids become. But also, as you breathe, allow that relaxation, that loose, limp relaxation, to spread to every muscle in your body. Now, I don't know if that relaxation will start in the arms or the legs, the feet or the hands, the shoulders. You can notice that for yourself. And as you notice that for yourself, you can really try hard to open those eyelids. And the harder you try to open those eyelids, the more Loctite they become. And as you try to open those eyelids, feel a wave of relaxation being sent through your whole body down to each muscle. Some people even say that when they relax their whole body, some parts of their body begin to feel heavy. Really, really heavy. That's right. And as you experience that and enjoy that relaxation, that loose, limp relaxation, your whole body, knowing that if you wanted, you could open your eyes. But most people say to themselves, I'm not hypnotized, but I can hear everything that's being said. And I could open my eyes, but because I'm enjoying this experience so much, I'll stay where I am for the time being. So in a moment, I'm going to stay quiet and allow you to come back to full awareness in your own way, in your own time. So only when you're ready and you've enjoyed enough of this relaxation, I would like you to come back to full awareness in your own way, in your own time, opening your eyes, feeling wonderful.